we were thrilled to have and receive a standing ovation for our gracious Majesty the Queen, as one could imagine, out at Great Windsor Park for, of course, the Windsor Horse Show. But sadly, as ever, not everyone was thrilled to see the 96-year-old monarch on her feet enjoying herself. But what is the story? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. I hope you're keeping well today. Thank you so much as ever for your company. Welcome one and all brand new subscribers as ever. What a thrill to say that. Truly enjoy your company and thank you so much for getting behind a lot of the stories. I'm so thrilled you agree with me about the public figures, the woke public figures that seemingly want to attack anything British, anything to do with our wonderful monarchy, and more importantly, our simple way of life. What's so wrong with it? If you don't like it, nobody's forcing you to stay, as we often say here in the United Kingdom and no doubt across the world. Back as ever though to your breaking royal story of the day. This really all centres upon, well, for me, a very heartwarming story, because if you look at these pictures, you can't be failed to be moved to see our gracious Majesty the Queen back up and about, meeting her subjects, meeting her people, and of course looking a little bit frailer than we've seen her of late. But given the fact that, you know, she's been ill, she battled COVID, and as she openly said about that, you know, it does leave one feeling extremely tired. Yes, you know, a lot of people have said that, and they're not 96 years old. And then of course, you know, she turned up at the Great Windsor Horse Show in Great Windsor Park, just down the road from Windsor Castle, obviously. And she looked in a brilliant mood. She was enjoying herself. It's been a beautifully sunny day here. And you know, why wouldn't you be happy for her? Well, once again, the naysayers have come out in abundance, basically claiming that 3 days ago she couldn't be bothered to attend the state opening of Parliament and speak to her subjects, reading a speech governed for her by the British government. And if she can't do that job, why should she be allowed to enjoy herself at a horse show? It's ridiculous, isn't it? But of course, these sort of stories get a lot of traction when you think, you know, and they are very damaging. The bigger problem that you have with the British monarchy right now, and this is speaking, you know, as I often say here on the show, impartial, is that because there's been such negative press, you know, particularly things like the tours that people didn't enjoy, the negative stories about being within the British monarchy, then of course this opens the floodgates of people basically suggesting it's time for a removal, a republic if you like. But given Her Majesty the Queen has devoted her life to this particular firm, the monarchy, then, you know, I think we should be cutting this wonderful lady some slack. And given the fact that she went out at 96 years old and of course was able to stand and walk alongside her son, Prince Edward, should I say His Royal Highness Prince Edward, and they just look to be having a wonderful day. The bigger problem, as I say, is each time our gracious Majesty the Queen feels unable to attend a particular event, then they will cite this as the reason for her wishing to stand down. Now, a recent report from an alleged royal reporter said that this is under discussion. Let me tell you once and for all, it's not under discussion with our gracious Majesty the Queen. She simply does not see that as an option. So for those that don't enjoy these pictures today of a lady, whether she's a monarch or simply a lady simply enjoying a wonderful day out in the beautiful spring sunshine, then really that is your problem. For the rest of us, we'd like to say continue. Thank you very much, Mom, and thank you also, and have a splendid Platinum Jubilee. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.